Yo, what's up, guys? It's Lionel the Builder back again with another video. And today, it's Friday, a beautiful Friday. I got great sleep last night, so I woke up in a good mood. And I'm like, man, let me go ahead and shoot a video before I get tired, before I get to work. Give you guys some Friday motivation for the weekend. All the junior developers out there, that's what most of our community is. For those of you who don't know, I'm Lionel the Builder, leader of the Digital Builders. We're a group of developers breaking into tech when people said it would be too hard, when people said that AI was going to take our jobs. Nope, we're finding different ways. Like I like to say, if you can't go in the front door, where I come from, you go through the side or the back. And that's what we're doing. So, this is advice for people who are learning how to code. I was speaking to a young lady on Discord early this morning, and she was talking about how things aren't really connecting. She's not really feeling like she really understands JavaScript, HTML, CSS, and even worse, she started off with Python. And I was giving her a little bit of motivation that I thought that it may be helpful if I come up here and also give that to you guys, right? So I was saying to her that don't feel as if you have to actually completely grasp this stuff before you move forward, because when it comes to software development and being a software engineer, your understanding is something that will continually evolve every single day as you go. You know what I mean? And I'm the biggest supporter of that, getting stuff done, getting the task done. So you can look at like finishing the lessons, finishing your courses, taking the quizzes, and finishing your projects as an example that it is clicking. Even though you may not be able to open up VS Code and write a complete program on your own, start to finish, or anything for that matter, practice makes perfect. Sure, continue, but still move forward, because in the end, I mean, a lot of times we think that we're gonna finish our course or boot camp or whatever and then go apply at Google and Amazon. And most of the time, I hate to break it to you, it's not really gonna work that way. Unless, of course, I mean, if you can pass a technical interview and you get hooked up with the right network and the right recruiter finds your thing, then sure you can. That is a route that you can go. But the much easier and surer way to success would be to just start building, start freelancing, start networking until an opportunity just arises. You know, that's how the universe will present your chance to you, at least in terms of the digital builder's path. You know, I know that this path is not one that is for everybody, because you actually have to have a little bit of soft skills that don't necessarily have to do with just writing code, like the ability to close a deal with a client that you're freelancing and to sell yourself and to network, to place yourself amongst the developers and within a group inside your local town. So, but if you are going to do that, right, then you don't necessarily need to understand how to solve the most complex algorithm, you know, front to back. But of course, your basic understanding needs to be there. So you definitely need to know, understand the concept of a variable, concept of a loop, and of a function. And then if you can, try to connect that to web design, right? What is the point of a JavaScript object? Where do you find that within a website? Ask yourself that, ask ChatGPT that, right? You can definitely use ChatGPT to increase your understanding. Just relax, open up ChatGPT, visualize ChatGPT as an all knowing, all powerful coding mentor that you have at your fingertips that will never get tired of your stupid questions, right? Of your noob questions. You can say, what is a loop? What is a function? Another great prompt: explain to me with analogies, with real world analogies. The way that ChatGPT explained to me Node.js event loop, it took a restaurant. HTTP requests were orders coming in through the door. The event loop was a waiter that was just circling from the front door to the kitchen to the tables and back, right? And then the orders that be coming in, it was using async await to place an order on the bar window for the chef to come pick it up. and then it would keep going, and that helped me understand what async await was and asynchronous programming, right? It even broke it down to the stove and the kitchen and different and related every single thing within a restaurant to Node, JavaScript's event loop. So please explain to me JavaScript event loop with real world analogies. Use that with anything that you're having trouble with understanding in programming, whether that be loops, functions, React components, React hooks, state management. All of that stuff can be broken down by ChatGPT to you in an understandable, easy way, right? So then that will help increase your understanding. But if it's all not there, relax, okay? Don't even stress, but move forward. Write down your goals. By 2 months from now, you want to have a portfolio with projects in there, right? And if I'm going to bring up portfolio, I might as well go ahead and say the words aspiring, junior, hopeful, one day will be, do not belong on your portfolio and on your resume, okay? We are masking the fact that we're brand new at this. This is gonna, a duh, right? But no, it's not a duh. Most people, when they're beginning, they're a little bit too honest with that. And the thing is, of course, we're not trying to finesse as if we're selling ourselves for something that we're not actually able to do. That's where the extra work of the ChatGPT explanations come into play, and the experience that you get from building your real world projects come into play. Tutorials and the lessons are not going to do it, right? You have to take something, an idea that you have that is not a tutorial, and then you have to try and build that. Using ChatGPT, using Google, using VS Code, using GitHub, using all of the tools that you will end up using one day at your software job, you have to think of something that is important to you, something tricky, something other than of HTML front page, one page website. You know what I mean? Don't just do that. You need something that's going to have a back end, something that users can sign into, which is not as complicated as it sounds. You could use Firebase, React for the front end, Firebase for the back end. One line of code, you can set up authentication, right? But you need to do that because that is what is going to put you above the pack of all the people who aren't doing that extra due diligence, right? So, yeah, that's the main. I would wrap it up here, but I want to also do some portfolio reviews that I have been meaning to do. Um, for those of you who don't know, we have a school. That's the digital builders right there, and we have a school.com and a Discord where we motivate. It's a group of this, right, where we keep this type of conversations going every single day, motivating each other. We are at 98 members right now. The plan was to get to 100, so I'm super, super excited about hitting that number. And portfolio reviews. Here we go. I've only done one of these so far live. That was Ayo Hassan's. So I'm going to start at the top and go to the next one. I'm just curious to see if this has changed since I last saw it. Okay. I think certain things have, right? Projects. Got his contact in there. Arrow works. Where does contact? Contact doesn't work. Projects takes you there. Skills takes you there. Oh, contact doesn't work because you're already there. So you don't need contact there at the bottom. A little bit of overlap here between skills and about me. I would shrink that if you can. Also around here we see a little bit of double wordage. You could download the resume from hitting that. That's what's up. It's not really a download. Oh, you can download it from here. My brother from South Africa. Front developer intern. Word. Um, contact info down there. Cool. From the top. So the top and the bottom, it's the same component. All you need to do is remove contact from the footer. If projects, yeah, all of these are the same. But cool, man. Yeah. We already did that one before. I just wanted to see if it's changed since we last looked at it. Next, we got Sharma, front end developer. Okay, right off rip, I'm liking what I'm seeing. LinkedIn takes you to his LinkedIn. Word, we're already connected. GitHub portfolio, right there. Got the contributions rocking a little bit. Can email them. Resume. Solid off first glance. Got all of the tech stacks that he uses in here. How my name is Vos Sharma. Home, about. This down here. Short and sweet. Projects. Delicious Bite is a culinary paradise. This recipe website, powered by dynamic API, offers a visual pleasing design and real-time updates for an ever-expanding portfolio of delicious dishes. Explore recipes, engage with an interactive cooking experience, responsive across devices. It's your go-to destination for culinary inspiration. Live demo. Since he's mostly going for front end, it's good that he highlighted the fact that it's responsive. Yep. Hey man, it shows that you can get the job done. Good design. Perfect Home is a React powered sleek real estate website. I'm assuming this is similar to the other one. You know, that's the cool thing about when you're going for just the front end, the main thing that you're going to be judged on is the design. Oh wow, he's even got extra functionality in here. Very cool. It's Perfect Home, and then DeFi is crypto. Wow. Invest in your crypto with your IRA. Looking like a 10 out of 10 to me, honestly, man. I'm not seeing a lot of room for improvement. I almost said that, like, this is just nitpicking. I'm gonna leave the contact alone at the bottom. Like, it does look a little odd that it's so long like that, but you know, that's just nitpicking. Man, this is solid, bro. Got your contact there, projects, about. That's all you need, bro. Short and sweet. It's a solid portfolio website, man. I can't really think of any improvements to add to this. Like, it's simple. Like I said, you're going for the front end, so most of these things, if you're being judged by that off of the design choices and the responsiveness, that's good to go, man. 10 out of 10 for Sharma. All right, we got another one here. Matt, a freelance AI engineer. Power of large language models to build powerful custom AI tools to solve business problems. So he does workshop building a multi-model AI application with Tina. Mm-hmm. Okay, so there he's teaching somebody how to build something. Wow. Freelance AI engineer with years of experience. Advanced tools, multiple AI models, ChatGPT, ready to deliver innovative solutions. He's already got his clients and stuff in there. Hey, he's an AI engineer. He's not a front end engineer, so we're not even gonna judge the design. But you do see that he's got an assistant here that you can talk to. I'm just gonna test it out real quick with a hello. Hello, I'm your AI assistant. It's great to meet you. How can I assist you today? I'm just gonna say like, what is this website? Just to see if it's smart enough to know where it lives. This is not a website, but rather a platform where you can interact with me, your AI assistant. How can I help you today? What are tips for aspiring developers? Oh, it worked. Wow. Learn the fundamentals. Start with the strong foundation in programming languages, data structures, and algorithms. Understanding the basics is crucial for becoming a proficient developer. Practice regularly. Facts. Code regularly to improve your skills. Building projects and solving coding challenges can help reinforce what you've learned and enhance your problem solving abilities. Stay updated, build a portfolio, network, learn to collaborate, embrace the lifelong learning. 10 out of 10, bro. Chat with Tochima, Tachikoma. Tell my virtual assistant. Very cool, man. So startup page, where technique beauty cover. Welcome to my startup. I'm currently taking clients for development of AI tools and consulting while building a consumer-facing app. Feel free to reach out with me at one of my links below. LinkedIn and X are the best way. I need to get my Twitter popping. Go ahead and send him a connect. Sweet. From the Bay Area. Very cool, man. We got, what's attribution? LinkedIn icons created. Oh, these are icon attributions. Cool, man. This is like, to me, this is more than a portfolio website, man. This is like, oh, it's not his Instagram. It's to log into Instagram. What's this? Yeah, man. So this is different, and I like that. I like that. It doesn't feel like a normal website that you expect when you're talking about portfolio reviews, right? There's a lot more to this. Maybe because, like you say, you're an AI engineer, so like that's why I'm not judging the design, because I mean this isn't what you're not marketing yourself as a designer, right? And I can definitely relate to that when it comes to my designs for my portfolio. I'm a huge template supporter. I always go with templates. That's one thing that I would say you could do though to kind of like fancy the design up a bit. I'm gonna have to just mention that just because from the perspective of user experience on coming to your website, I'm not sure if the sidebar um, is the best way to go about displaying your skills in this way. You know, that is it, but it is cool, man, and it is different. And I would even say like it's very cool. This feels custom to me. Like you did this yourself, and you definitely get points for that. But rerun, but it can be record a screencast. So you've got things that people do not have inside their portfolio website. So you're definitely getting points for that. And you can tell, like, I would definitely feel confident that you can do what you say you can do by coming to this website. You're an AI engineer. If I had some type of AI thing I was trying to add to my situation, I would definitely consider you as one of the people who I could hire for that or would want to talk to and collaborate on that. You know what I mean? We might just need to get a friend and engineer to join the team as well. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, you build these type of things. So I love what you've done with this. I love how unique it is and how you're showcasing various different skills that you can tell you got to know your shit to do. You know, you have to be able to solve problems. Like you look like you hit some errors when you were creating this and you broke through them to get your chat assistant up here. You know what I mean? And to get the website working in the way that it does with all of this extra stuff, like being able to print, record a screencast, like that's different, bro. So shout out to you for that. But it would have been, I think it would have been even doper if you could have accomplished this within a more impressive design. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's the color or if it's just the sidebar that I'm not rocking with, or what it is, but I think that there's some room for improvement on the design, but it makes up for that with your showcasing of your ability. But if you were to combine the two, I think you got yourself a knockout like no one can deny. You know what I mean? No one can say anything. Let's look at the next one. The homie. Oh, I've seen his site before, but we haven't looked at it live. So he's part of college class of 2028, an aspiring programmer. I would definitely remove aspiring, bro. Earning your degree in computer science. Just say you're a programmer. You are. You know what I mean? You built this website. You're a developer already, a programmer. You programmed this website. You know what I mean? You know how you got it up here. You connected the domain. You could do that for somebody. So why call yourself aspiring? I feel like aspiring would mean that you haven't even started yet. So aspiring does not belong on your website. You'll be earning your degree in computer science with a concentration in software development. Go to my projects page for more information on the showcase projects. We have an art project here, recreation of one of the Mondrian's art pieces using CSS Grid. That's cool. Does look like a school project, but you've already named that that's where you're at, right? So I believe you're going for internships and stuff like that. It makes sense. Pricing plan project. This project demonstrates the use of CSS Flexbox in order to center various types of elements. That's what's up. Goals. First use of responsive practices using CSS Flexbox and wrap property of elements. The goals posted are still your current goals. Aspiring developer. Really not a fan of the word aspiring, but I'm trying to think what else would you put there. So I would say honestly, bro, I know that you're going for internships and stuff like that. So you're showing, your it looks like you're showing every single project that you have done at the end of your lessons of what you're doing, right? So I would say you have the skills if you have done things like you could put all of these things together and make one dope website to put up here, which is showcasing the use of all of these things, right? Instead of splitting them up one by one, like your use of CSS Flexbox in order to center various types of elements, I don't think this deserves its own dedicated domain on your website. You know what I mean? Grab this, put that in the middle of something else. And it's just so many different like things that you can use for these four. I believe all four of these should be fully built. Take a little bit more time, when you get a chance, and revamp all of these. Should be one of your goals, in my humble opinion. You know what I mean? I think that that's going to give you a much better response to this in terms of everything, and would present a much better view of yourself as a developer versus brand new. You know what I mean? Got your story in there, your projects, and then your contact with all the contacts. So yeah, I say this is a great start. Something to be evolved. I like the design. I like the color scheme. The only thing that I would change would be your projects need revamped. You need to level up your projects, in my opinion. These projects give off the impression of not there yet, but what you kind of admit in aspiring programmer. And if there's nothing wrong with that, if that's really if you're not trying to like fast track. I know that you're in school, so obviously you're headed down the path to success, bro. You're going the long way. So, but I could give you a shortcut, and I would just say take some time. You could even You can even do tutorials for like a to-do list app, for like a weather app, for like a calculator. You know, grab a YouTube tutorial just to turn these things into like things that take a bit more time that you may want to host on GitHub. And then I think we were talking about how to get your, what do you do to get its own domain and stuff. And I told you about how you go to Netlify, get a free domain from there. So I would just, when you get at your earliest convenience, you know what I mean, go ahead and do that. And it'll take this thing from here to like plus 5 points. Let's keep it going. Who we got next? He said, nice. Took so long to think about how to make projects responsive on the page. We finally did it. That's what's up. Yo, I love that. Look, this is our community, our school community. Links in the description. Join, man. I love seeing the guys talk to each other, inspire each other, give each other feedback on their projects and stuff like that, man. Reposting this portfolio link because he heavily updated it. Thanks again, Adrian, for the advice and everyone else for the compliments. Okay, just wanted to make sure that I saw the updated one. Templates are never able to do with his hands. Okay, cool. So that's it. That's what we got for now. We need more. So, go wrap it up here. Mono the Builder. Like I said, we're breaking into tech. Join the school. Join the Discord. Post your portfolio links if you want me to review them. Shout out to the builders, man. You guys motivate me every single day. I'm about to hop off here. Probably end up going live later on today because I have a lot to do today. As always, that's what we do. We build, we inspire. When they said that we couldn't do it, we're doing it. Digital builders, we're out.